This is a Getaria GWS-28. There's two of them in the box. They come in the box with two. There's two, and they come with a little charging cable. There's USB plugs in the side there. This thing actually has one USB and two things, so you plug it in one, you can charge them both at the same time. Pretty cool. As you can see, this whole thing basically rotates. Pretty cool. This one, they're actually a stereo, which is what I like about them. I can't see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to do this on the phone. So yeah, the stereo, they come with a mono adapter. So yeah, you would plug them on like that, and then it'd be mono. So you could just send a single signal. If you want to do stereo, I got a pack of stereo adapters, Amazon. Again, just plugs on. I'm trying to do this like working with one eye, working on the camera, and so it's like that. They turn on. There's a little switch on the side here. You just turn them on. You've got the battery level all the way up. I've been using it, and then this channel switch here you can press, and you've got 5 channels, so the lights change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got another pair that I use on the accordion, between the accordion and the Bk, which are on a different channel, and I use this pair in mono mode. So normally I don't have that on. I have that plugged in like that, and if I'm using these, this one I will plug into the, well, this is the receiver, so this will actually go into my PA, or my, you can see it over there, in my Bose, which is on charge at the moment, and the other one goes into the, which again, this is also mono, would go into the accordion. So if you give me a second while I take my camera off my stand, my do-it-yourself stand. So this is the bottom of my 4x. So normally they would go in like that, and you can do it like that. They do tend to wander around a little bit, like that. Yeah, I mean, and if you just plug them into one, obviously, well, I think you've got a 4x. If you just plug them into one, it's in mono. You can plug it into either, and it's in mono mode for the output, and so that just goes as mono over to my single PA. If you wanted stereo, you could. Well, this is exactly what I have done here. Let me show you what I've done on the Bk. So on the Bk, I have, actually I'm turning the light on it so you can find this torch. Here we go. So on the Bk, on the outputs, what I do is I play the output from the Bk through the accordion. So I have the outputs from the Bk going into this adapter here, and this is, excuse me a minute, stereo adapters, 1/4 inch, so it's just a 2-into-1 stereo cable there. It goes into the transmitter, which is just velcro to the side. Now over here on the accordion, what I do is I velcro the receiver, not very good at using velcro, to one of the straps, and I have a little extension lead that comes along here. If I take this off, you can see what I've done. So this is a right angle adapter, so it's like that pretty much. So I've got a little right angle adapter, and then the cable, and then the cable goes down there to the receiver. Okay, so and then like I say, on the, excuse me, wandering around, there's the camera. this is where I'm not a camera guy. On the accordion, on the 4X at least, there's this little input signal which you use and plug that into there, and then that just hooks under there with the cable and it's out of the way, and that's fine. And like I say, if I want to plug the wherever it's gone, I've lost it. Oh, there it is on the floor. If I want to play, so not that as my standalone, so basically I've got a standalone wireless connection, so the sound from the BK is coming through the accordion. But if I want to send the combined signal out, I can just plug this in, and now that will go over there. This is, I don't really like the way this floats around. It can be a bit floppy and annoying at times. If I was doing this permanently, I'd probably also have this on a strap on Velcro somewhere, either into the body if I didn't want it, or with an adapter cable, a right angle adapter, so there's nothing sticking out. I don't like things sticking out here. Excuse me. So that's the audio setup. For my MIDI setup, I have a CME, what's this one? WIDI Bud Pro, that's right. So this is like a USB dongle. I can get it out. It's just a USB thing. And that's set up there. And then on the back here, I have a WIDI jack that's just plugged into the MIDI in. The reason I don't use the MIDI out right now, at least, is because I don't need it. Also, the MIDI out sends lots of clock signals out, lots of clock stuff. It gets real busy and tends to overload the wireless because it's still, this jack's still sending. So I've got a WIDI jack here which is powered, and it is powered from a battery. So I've got a USB power bank. So this is pretty cool. I 3D printed this mount to hold it. And so the WIDI jack can plug into there. So that's into there. So now it should be on. Yes, the WIDI jack's flashing away. So it's waiting for a connection. And what I also got was this thing. It's all covered up in tape, but it's actually a USB to 9-volt converter. So it's a step up converter rather than a usual step down. And if I plug that in there, I can turn the BK on. So the BK is also battery powered, and the obviously the Getarias are battery powered, or the rechargeable batteries, and the MIDI is driven from that, and the MIDI on the accordion is driven from, powered by the accordion, and that receiver's there. So everything is battery powered. Now I used to have, in fact I still have, a homemade FC7 switch. This you notice there's 8 switches on this, but don't worry about that. It's basically just a bunch of switches. What they want for these on like Reverb and eBay is stupid. This is so easy to make. The hardest part is wiring this connector, because you've got to wire 8 wires into this little DIN, 8-pin DIN. I'm sure I can show this. I'll go there, and then I got a 8-pin DIN cable, which goes, an 8-pin DIN, I guess you'd call it, that goes into the BK's normal, whatever it is, switch there. Okay, so that was my original setup, and then I have the FC7 EV5. This is the Roland EV5 foot pedal, would go into the jack socket back here, and it was configured to control the volume. So that's how I did everything originally, and that works fine. But one of the nice things about the WIDI stuff is they do a little module that you can buy that you can build electronic circuits around. And so what I did is I got a Roland FC100 pedal, and I ripped the electronics out of it, and I replaced it with my own custom electronics. I'm not expecting everyone to do this. It's a bit flaky. sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not the most reliable thing, but it's my crappy soldering probably. I need to make a better board, but it's wireless, so I can turn this on. And so if I do that and hit a pedal, which is, yes, it's connected. So I just hit a message. Right, so I've turned all the, on the accordion, I've turned all the active sensing stuff off. So you have to send the message. But now, as I press foot pedals, I'm pressing buttons on the thing, and you can see that the thing's changing. And I've got a stop button and start, and I can do all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty cool. So obviously you can't hear anything because I've not got the audio turned on the accordion. But that's my wireless setup. No, I'm not making them commercially. It took far too long to make that. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the software to make a PCB, although I've sort of stopped for a while because I've got other things to do, as usual. And this, again, this is battery powered, and normally what I do is I have a USB rechargeable battery, I have a USB cable, and when this is all on, I plug this into here just when I'm home, and it will charge up. When it's switched on, it will charge up the battery. So that just plugs into there and charges up the battery in the foot pedal. And then if I'm out anywhere, I don't obviously need this cable. It's all battery powered. I've unplugged it now like that, and it's good to go. And I'm completely wireless and battery powered and independent. And my Bose is battery powered as well. So if I actually need more volume, I've got all that, and that's my setup. I hope that answers all your questions, or some of them anyway. Maybe it raises more than it answers, I don't know. Anyway, I hope that helps. Thanks. Okay, bye.